When I made a table saw storage cabinet a couple of weeks ago, I used pocket hole joinery for the drawers. And I posted a video about it and complained that when the pocket screws are tightened, they tend to shift the wood a little bit, so you don't get a really flush joint. It's okay for, just a shop furniture, but, I wanted to know if it was possible to do it better. A commenter suggested that I try a pocket hole clamp. That's a great idea. So I bought one from Kreg. It's nicely made. It's got a mechanism that automatically adjusts to the right size, and it's got a little adjuster for more or less force. And I think you need to use a lot of force because I think that's just the nature of pocket holes, is they're going to tend to shift a bit as those screws are tightened up. To test this, I decided to make a little box. Now, pocket holes just aren't needed for this box. It would have been faster to put it together with some glue and a few nails, but I wanted to try the pocket hole clamp, so here goes. This is going to have 8 pocket screws for this tiny little box. I use a very simple Kreg pocket hole jig. I think it's fine. The quality on it is fine. It does what it's supposed to do. You've got to set the depth of the thickness of the wood on that jig, and also set the thickness on the drill that comes with the jig. And it's just a matter of, once you do that, you clamp it to your workpiece and drill your pocket holes. It's simple. I think it works exactly how it should work, and it makes perfectly good pocket holes. I have no problem at all with the quality of the holes that it makes. I really think my issue here is just an issue with pocket hole joinery in general, not with the Kreg product. You can see that the clamp actually lifted the veneer of the plywood a little bit. Maybe that's just the particular plywood I was using, I don't know. The other problem I had with pocket holes is sometimes the screws are a little bit too long. If that's a problem for you on 1/2-inch plywood and these Kreg pocket holes, you can put an M3 washer on the screws, and that effectively shortens them a bit so they don't go poking through. I'd use that on a couple of the holes on this project, but not on all of them. I don't really care if the holes poke through a little bit on this one. So I used a fair amount of force. I clamped it down pretty hard, and it does what it's supposed to do. At this point, before the screw's driven, it's all lined up. Here I'm slowing down the clip to actual speed. This is 100% speed, so you can see I didn't just jam the screw in really fast. I tried to be fairly gentle in putting it in. Then you take the pocket hole, you take the clamp out. Here it's speeded up again. To put in the second screw, I'm going to slow it down when I go to drive the screw, so you can see I'm not, just going and jamming it in as fast as the impact driver will jam it in. I'm trying to be fairly gentle and drive it in, and not use too much force to pull that wood around. This is the last set of screws on the box. Again, I just use the clamp on the bottom screw, line it up, it feels nice and flush. Drive the top screw, take the clamp out, and drive the bottom screw. The Kreg clamp was quite convenient for the pocket screws. I think it was easier than just using kind of regular bar clamps for this. So to that extent, I liked it, but did it solve my problem? Not really. The pocket screws still caused that wood to shift a little bit. Maybe not as bad as without the Kreg pocket hole clamp, but I don't think it is a total solution to the problem at all. Here I'm just going to put the bottom on with some nails, and like I say, this whole box could have been finished a lot faster just with nails. That seems to me to be the problem with pocket hole joinery. It's not quite good enough to be used on really nice things. And on crummy things, nails are just faster, or screws, just regular screws without the pocket holes are probably faster. So, you know, I give this tool a mixed grade. I mean, it's well made. It's well made enough to be an A grade, but it doesn't really do what I want it to do, which is make pocket holes easier and more convenient and more enjoyable. So, you know, overall, it's no better than a C. I'll still use it if I'm making pocket holes, but it doesn't make me want to make pocket holes. So, you know, call it a middle grade on that one. Anyways, if you like watching the video, please like and subscribe. See you soon. Bye.